Okay, for this one, there's a couple. This is with quotients. So we're looking at if you have a to the m over a to the n. Bases are the same, you're dividing. This is just a to the m minus n. So that's the one that you're going to do there. And then there's another one if I have a to the m over a to the n, and I'm going to take it to the z power. That's like a to the mz over a to the n z. So those are the two rules, and this was in your foldable. So check it out. What's the simplified form of each expression? So here, I'm just going to do x to the 5 over 2, take away 2, because I'm subtracting. So what I have to do is I have to do x to the 5 over 2, take away 4 over 2, because that's my common denominator. 5 take away 4 is 1, so it's x to the 1 half. All right. This one, you got m squared n to the fourth over m to the fifth n cubed. What you can do is you can do this. You can say m to the 2 minus 5 and n to the 4 minus 3. So 2 minus 5, you get m to the negative 3 n to the 1. Now you could write it like that, or you could write it as n over m cubed. All right. Moving on. Here's a story problem with involving density. So our density. Population density describes the number of people per unit area. During 1 year, the population of Angola was 1.1 times 10 to the 7 people. The area of Angola is 4.8 times 1 times 10 to the fifth meters squared. What was the population density of Angola? Now, population density is just you just multiply um, the two numbers together, the number of people times how big it is. So we're going to multiply 1.21 times 10 to the 7, I believe. Oh, I'm sorry, you're going to divide that. You're going to do 1.1, the density divide the population, right? Divided by the area. So that's people divided by 4.81 times 10 to the fifth miles squared. That's the area of Angola. So here's what's crazy. I'm going to deal with this 1.21 divided by 4.81 in a moment times, and then this is 10 to the 7 minus 5 population per square mile. Okay, so 7 minus 5 is 2. All right, and then 1, so this is 10 squared, and this is pop per mile squared. But 1.1 divided by 4.81 gets me 0.252. Now, this is not in scientific notation because this is a small number smaller than 1. So what I am going to do is I'm actually going to move this over two ticks, and I get 25.2 because that's what times 10 squared is. 25.2 people per square mile. I know that seems a little weird. There's a little science in there. You should have done that before, but I don't know. Maybe you didn't. All right, try the got it and see if you get it. Moving on. This is the one I talked about in the beginning. This one, what you're going to do is go z to the 2/3, and you're going to times that by 3 over 5 to the third. So 2 times 3 is 6. So this is z to the 6 over 3 over 5 cubed, which is 125. And that's z squared over 125, because 6 over 3 make 2. Does that make sense? All right. Let's do this one. Same thing. We're going to go 2 to the negative 3, x to the negative 18, and that's over y to the negative 12. Now, what I don't like about this is 2 to the negative 3. I'm going to send anything with negative, which just check it out. What I'm saying is, see how 2 to the negative 3 is up there? I'm sending it downstairs. Now it's 2 cubed. And see how the x to the negative 18 is upstairs? I'm sending it downstairs. So now it's x to the 18. And I'm sending y upstairs. So now it's a little bit cleaner. 2 cubed is 8, so I'm going to write it as y to the 12th over 8x to the 18. Now I could have left it how I had it before. that's okay, but you kind of want to clean it up a little bit. Okay, you don't really want to leave things with negative exponents in it.